kids, and welcome back to Imagination Station, where we read a story, talk about a story, and discuss the moral of a story. So I'm here, my name is Teacher Farah, with my friends
Retaج
and
I'm Ria.
hello girls, and now today we have our storyteller
Retaج.
I hope there's a song in your story.
I hope so also.
Yeah. So give us like a spoiler about your story.
Well, it's about a rabbit.
Oh, that's nice. I love rabbits.
Same.
Yeah, and I love like the fluffy ribbons.
This one's cute.
Oh, this
I
is
like
a brown
white rabbits.
I love white rabbits too. So, what's the title?
Little Rabbit Fufu.
Oh, his name is Fufu. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Typical bunny rabbit
Yes.
name. So, we're gonna talk about the story, and you're gonna tell us more about the story and the rabbit, and hopefully we'll,
Yeah,
pitch in a bit,
Yeah.
discussing with you more.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, kids, we're gonna come back with our storyteller Retaج and read the story. Hello kids, and welcome back to Imagination Station. Now today our storyteller Retaج is going to read a story about a rabbit named Fufu. So are you ready?
Yes.
Buckle up.
Yep.
Ready?
I've already done it.
Yalla, your turn.
Well, Little Rabbit Fufu. Little Rabbit Fufu riding through the forest. Or was riding through the forest, that's better. Scooping up the fields, mice, and bumping them on the head. On his head. Why?
He does
Okay.
need a bump on the head.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, come the good fire and said, Little Rabbit Fufu, I don't like your attitude. Scooping up the field mice and bumping them on the head.
Oh, so he's like having fun, but
Yes.
in a wrong way.
He's torturing
Yes.
the animals.
Exactly.
Not good.
I'm going to give you 3 chances to change. And if you don't, I'm going to turn you into a goblin.
Really? Wow, that's a big threat.
That's one wild threat.
Little Rabbit Fufu riding through the forest, scooping up the worms and bumping them on the head.
That's one chance down.
Exactly.
To go.
He wants to be a goblin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Down came the good fairy and said, Little Rabbit Fufu, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the worms and bumping them on the head. You've got to change, and if you don't, I'm going to turn you into a goblin again, twice.
Okay, so he's been threatened twice and
Yeah.
still didn't listen. So let's see if the third time is a charm.
Some
Guys.
people never learn.
Ooh.
This thing is funny.
He's scaring a
Oh
tiger.
my! Let's see what happens.
Hey, but
Well.
the tiger has no teeth, so it should be scary.
Exactly.
Little Rabbit Fufu riding through the forest, scooping up the tigers and bumping them on the head.
With the tigers. And in the picture, the tiger is the person that's scared. Like,
Yes.
see, the animal that's scared is the tiger, and the bunny is the one. That's a
rabbit-
mixed up story.
I think the story is turned upside down because the rabbit is supposed to be scared of the
Yes,
tiger.
you're right.
And like a rabbit is too small, and like a tiger's mouth is too big for him. So
Let's see what happens next.
down came the good fairy and said, Little Rabbit Fufu, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the tigers and bumping them on the head. You've got one chance left to change. And if you don't, I'm gonna change you into a goblin.
For just the 1 million.
So it's a 3-time threat. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
I think he's gonna become a goblin very soon.
Yeah. Well, Little Rabbit Fufu riding through the forest, scooping up the goblins.
What?
Really?
What?
Let's see, how does the goblins look like?
He's a
They look like gnomes.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
I don't see why he wants to become a goblin.
And how can a rabbit become a goblin?
Don't ask. But I think I can turn this into a song.
Yes.
Little rabbit foo-foo riding through the forest, scooping up some goblins, and he wants to turn like one.
That's very nice. I love how Rtad, you like make up a song on the spot. That's very interesting.
Well, and bumping them on the head.
So-
I think we forgot to say this one.
So are they like actually gonna turn him into a goblin or what now?
I don't know.
Well, down came the good fairy and said, Little rabbit foo-foo, I don't like your attitude for a million times.
Yeah.
You're going to become a goblin.
Well, spooking up the goblins and bumping them on the head. You've got no giraffe left, so I'm going to turn you into a goblin.
Did he? Did he turn him, or it's just like a threat?
I think it was
He looks very cross.
Oh, let's see what happens in the end.
the fairy is cross, and that's not a good thing.
Well,
So, did he?
pow! She turned him into a goblin.
Uh-oh.
What happened? All his friends came running and told the fairy to change him back into Foo-Foo. They miss him. 1 day, 2 day, 3, but not 4 passed. And Foo-Foo is still a goblin. Lastly, in the 5th day, the good fairy came and told his friends, okay, I'm gonna change him back into a good rabbit
Finally.
and tell him to change his attitude, or else he's gonna be a snake next time.
This fairy's really got some attitude.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's a very nice story.
And that's one of his friends.
Oh, that's so sweet. He looks so nice. So it's nice that, you know, they, I have no words. Like, threatening is not good.
Yes.
You shouldn't threat.
But then I'll finish your sentence. It's a good thing actually. He has good friends. His friends really care
Yes,
for him.
yes.
And they try to persuade the fairy to do good things for him, even though he does bad things.
Yes.
They care for him. Really.
And do you think, like, we should scare people in doing something good?
No, especially you don't want to scare a lion or a tiger.
Yeah, and especially like a person, if like Fufu was a child and you want him to do something good, and then all you do is threaten him. That's what I've heard in the story. Like, she didn't become a role model.
You know, actually, threatening is fine if it's just like for fun. Like if your parents say, eat your food or the police will come catch you. My parents used to say that to me.
The kids.
They do, but I don't think it's nice.
Yeah.
I think it will give you like a wrong image of a policeman, because the policeman is a good person and he helps people out,
but
and
then-
yet children are scared of him.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, I had a game it's a game, it's not real.
Okay.
That you choose to call the kid police.
Ugh, I know that game. And it's so bad. And I really don't recommend it, because it makes the policemen sound awful. And, you know, policemen are there to help us and to, you know, put rules. And he's here to save people. And when you, like, do a game that, you know, makes him in a wrong way, it's bad for...
Yeah, but then policemen are just, their image is used as in they catch the people who are doing wrong things.
Yeah, but
So they're-
thieves.
Yeah, but they're portrayed as a good person because they're like removing the people who do bad things. But then if the parents are telling us, it's just for fun. We look back on it and laugh.
Okay, so if it's for fun, I won't mind. But again, policemen are people that we trust, we respect, and so we really want to give the children a good image of the policemen and give them the respect that they are doing. They're serving the
They
country.
deserve it.
Exactly. They're staying out there in the middle of the night, keeping us safe at home. So I would love to change the threatening of a policeman to someone else, and I would like to stop the threatening more. So we'll be back to talk about our moral after the break. kids, we're back to Imagination Station with our storyteller Retaaj, and she read the story about Little Rabbit Fufu. Now, Retaaj,
Yes.
quiz us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's saying better?
Yeah.
Let's see. Best for last. What was, just a minute, what was the first thing that Fufu scooped?
Mouse?
Field mice.
Yes, you're both
Oh,
right.
yay.
Okay, let's see. What animal should Fufu be scared of?
The tiger.
Exactly, the tiger.
Right. Let's see another one. What did the witch tell him, or what did the witch wanted to, or did turn him into?
A goblin.
Goblin.
Right.
Can I
Yay.
say something?
Yes.
You know, actually, they say that we say that a rabbit is supposed to be scared of a tiger. That's actually, it all depends on how a person sees themselves. For instance, like if you put a cat in with a tiger, like in a cave for some time, or you make them stay together, then after some time, the cat can even make tiger scared. It'll
Ooh.
learn from the tiger.
That's very
So then the
interesting.
tiger will see it as an equal. So the cat will slowly see itself as a tiger and be as ferocious as a tiger.
That's nice, and we can shift it to us as kids.
Yeah.
Like when someone in school comes, like he's big and humongous, and he's like a bully in school, and I'm like a tiny kid, and I always think that he's scary because he's big.
Yeah.
But if I believe in myself and believe that I'm stronger or I'm gonna be, tougher, then I can like overcome, like the rabbits
can
overcome the
definitely
tiger.
overcome them.
Exactly.
Guys, who knows the song?
I'm-
gonna
I
give
think
you a
you know
hint.
the song.
yes.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Tell me.
Little Rabbit Fufu.
Little rabbit foo. No, little rabbit foo.
Riding through the forest,
Catch all the goblins.
scooping up the
Goblins.
and bopping them on the head.
Oh, is that
What?
true?
You kind of got it, but the last bit was wrong. It's like Little Rabbit Fufu riding through the forest, scooping up some goblins, and he wants to be like one.
So you just missed the last one. Oh, that's very nice. I love the song. I love the story, and I love that we talked about different morals, the policeman, and how to become brave and how to believe in ourselves. It was amazing. Thank you, Retaaj, for this amazing story, and hope you had fun with us too. Hopefully, we'll see you soon with another story and another moral. Goodbye.
Goodbye.